Looking for that perfect Nigerian fantasy movie to enjoy this weekend? If you're free but love fantasy or just want something romantic to pass the time, then Love in Every Word Part 2 by Omoni Oboli might just be the one. The title didn't come to play. We actually see love reflected in every word spoken and every action taken by Udogo. Achalugo, I will marry you. And Achalugo goes, Udogo, please. But the real question is love always this calm? It's creative SGL, your scriptwriter and visual storyteller. And today, I'll be revealing 5 things I noticed about the movie, what I liked, what I didn't, and how some of these things weakened its realism and impact. Trust me, you don't want to miss number 5 for any reason. This movie truly defines what a Nigerian romantic movie feels like. From her ex suddenly appearing to Adaku betraying Achalugo's mother by going behind her back to Udogu's mother, played by Patience Uzokwo, with the intention of ruining the marriage. It's drama from start to finish. The film captures the traditional Nollywood, not necessarily modern day, because everything felt expected and predictable. That's not entirely bad, but it definitely gave off African epic personified. Now, one thing that got me early in the movie were adverts. Honestly, I was a bit tired at first, and some parts of the perfumery shop scene looked forced, like when Achalugo and Udogu were having their conversation after the toast. But as I continued watching, I realized the adverts were actually woven into the story in a surprisingly creative way. So, shout out to the scriptwriter. What started off feeling unnecessary turned out to be quite smart storytelling. They completely defied my initial impression as the movie progressed. That said, Love in Every Word is a high fantasy movie, and that's both its strength and weakness. The fantasy elements made it beautiful, but they also weakened its realism. Each scene flowed smoothly, but many moments made me pause and think, would this really happen in real life? Take, for example, the scene where Odogu's mother walks to Achalugo while she's having her quiet moment. They suddenly dive into a heart to heart about Udogu, from a mother who doesn't want her son marrying a bastard child to a fiance who just broke up with a man to save his home. Just like that. And somehow, Achaluku doesn't even realize she's talking to Odogu's mother because he once showed her a picture of his mom in her 20s, not how she looks now. Come on, moments like that made the story feel a little too convenient and out of this world. But I'll leave you to judge. Another thing I noticed is that Love in Every Word is clearly an audience based movie. Omoni knows her audience loves fantasized love, and that's on period. The film gave viewers everything they wanted: romance, charm, and those heartwarming moments that made you smile. But sometimes it didn't make much sense logically. For instance, when Achalugo drives to Udogo's site, even though she didn't know where he was until he told her, the execution made it look like she already knew. Little things like that weaken the story's realism. Finally, let's talk about the length. The movie was long, maybe too long. You could tell some scenes were added to keep feeding the audience and to better place the adverts, which made some parts drag unnecessarily. And with how part 2 ended, it's clear a part 3 might be coming. What do you think? Will it be worth it, or will we just be taking on another round of fantasy because the audience demands it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Overall, I give it to Omoni Oboli and her team. They pulled off a creative, heartfelt story, even if it leaned heavily into fantasy. So tell me, did you enjoy Love in Every Word, or do you think it was just too dreamy to be real? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more movie reviews.